One of our favorite Nickelodeon shows, The Loud House, has many memorable characters, each with their own achievements. Many characters have won awards, trophies, and other accolades to celebrate their smarts and talents. But today, we're asking which of these characters deserves the biggest trophy when it comes to brain power. I'm Caleb with Wicked Binge, and these are the Loud House characters dumb to brilliant. As usual, we'll be starting with our dumbest characters and working our way up to the biggest geniuses. These characters are not so bright. Starting off this list is the sweetest but dimmest bulb on the Christmas tree, Lenny. Yes, we know it's an easy choice to put a character like Lenny on the bottom of the list, but do you blame us? While Lenny is a talented fashion designer, her intelligence is lower than everyone else's. She behaves like a baby at times, and she often makes simple-minded mistakes, such as not knowing the rules of certain games and not being able to walk while chewing gum at the same time.
Note to self: never walk and chew gum at the same time.
While the hamster wheel in Lenny's head may not be spinning in the most optimal way at times, she is shown to be very creative and artistically inclined with her fashion. She can turn any old clothing into something new and make it trend on the internet. So, while she is at the bottom of the list, we can't deny that she is creative in her own way. I guess she just had to find the thing that inspired her. Next, for our second dumbest character, is the all-around athlete, Lynn Jr. Before you start typing down in the comments that Lynn shouldn't be this low down on the list, let us explain. Yes, she is excellent at what she does, being able to compete in several sports throughout the year and being a champion at each of them. However, the reason Lynn is on the lower end of the list is because of her superstitions. There have been many times where her superstitions have caused problems for her loved ones, such as in No Such Luck, when Lynn believed that Lincoln was bad luck and essentially kicked him out of the house.
And the one time you show up, we lose!
She really should have known better after Lincoln proved that he was not bad luck. After causing such a ruckus in the episode On Thin Ice, even after her hockey player idol comments on her superstitions, she really didn't learn anything. So, while Lynn is smart about her achievement in sports, she's more brawn than brain. As long as she believes in her extreme superstitions, we won't be giving her any awards for being smart anytime soon. Our bronze medal for lack of brains goes to Flip. Flip is a terrible businessman who doesn't know about proper health and safety, or just doesn't care. He extends the expiration date on milk and eggs, which is illegal, by the way.
There we go! Now it's good till Christmas!
He pours hot dog grease into an oil container and puts his dirty socks in the nacho cheese. We're putting him on the lower end of the list for these reasons. If a health inspector does come in and shut down his food and fuel, he'll have no one to blame but himself. But he's not ranked any lower because we can't deny that he is a good swindler. He's able to rip off anyone, as shown in the episode A Flipmas Carol, where he sells bad Christmas trees, expired turkey, and damaged Christmas lights. While he was able to fix everything at the end of the episode, we can't rank him any higher. Next, just outside the average tier is the tomboy loud sister, Lana. It might be an odd choice to put Lana on the lower end of the list, but hear us out. Lana is an expert that knows what animals want, what's good for them, and can even understand their language. She can also fix up any car you send her way, no matter how broken it is. What ranks her lower on the list, just outside of the average tier, is her dumpster diving and trash eating. This is all somewhat worrisome. Chewing used gum out of the trash, eating bugs with onion water, and many other things.
Hey, these are great with a little of this BO water.
Her eating habits are depicted as gross and disgusting to other characters, and we don't blame them. We can't deny that Lana is smart with animals and cars, but with her eating habits, we can't place her any higher. Next is the average tier. These are the characters that are brighter than others, but not so keen. First in this category is the oldest loud sister, Lori. Lori is the only character that got accepted into to college, so why is she lower on the list? As much as she knows about how to take care of her siblings, how to use the internet, and babysitting Lenny all the time, overall, she's not that sharp. Lori acts more than she thinks, and she commits malicious actions against others for her own selfish benefits.
Lynn! I'm still waiting on that pedicure!
Lori is insecure deep down and worries that she will lose other people's approval. She also gets very emotional at times. Despite this, Lori does have good leadership qualities. She is very reliable and will always be there when people need her. Next up is the rock star sister, Luna. From what we've seen from Luna, we don't see much of her smarts. She has definitely had her dumb moments, such as in the episode "Four Bros About to Rock," when Luna wasn't getting the hint that Lincoln and Clyde didn't need any help to make their first rock concert memorable.
Dude, I'm just trying to make your first concert unforgettable.
And the episode "House Music," when she forgot the most important thing about being in a band. Her rock star idol, Mick Swag, said, "It's not about being the best, it's about having fun." On the plus side, Luna can create any kind of song and make it a massive hit among people. In her special, Really Loud Music, she wrote 2 songs in different genres that were massive hits. You have to have some pretty wicked rhythm and skills to accomplish that. While she is the loudest of the family, we can't deny that Luna has a bright future in the music world. Next is the goth loud sister, Lucy. She runs a funeral business for the people of Royal Woods and can make poems for everyone to enjoy. She also has knowledge of spirits, ghouls, and many spiritual entities and how to deal with them.
To whom are we speaking?
In the episode Head Poet's Anxiety, she became the youngest person ever to present her poem at the Royal Woods Theater. Overall, Lucy is a smart poet and seancer, but we don't see anything other than that. Next is the brat of the Loud family, Lola. Lola can be a brat at times, but she has shown that she can be clever and smart. In the episode Sound of Silence, Lola is the first to figure out that Lincoln was using noise-canceling earplugs on his family and decided to mastermind a prank to teach him a lesson. In the episode No Place Like Homeschool, she proves to be more responsible than everyone else when she homeschools and is willing to help her siblings pass their tests.
Fine, but you guys owe me. I see a lot of tea parties in your future.
And she is able to win any kind of pageant you throw at her. Overall, Lola is a smart person. She will help you as long as you don't make her angry, and get back at you if you do. The last people in the average tier are the loud parents, Lynn Sr. and Rita. We're ranking them together because we found that their intelligence is about the same. Lynn Sr. can turn any ingredient into a delicious dish, as shown in the episode Fed Up, and has shown that he can improvise when making his dishes. He once used roller skates to cut hot dogs when he found no knives, used Geo the hamster as a can opener, and cooked his dishes in many different houseware appliances. Lynn Sr.'s restaurant was a massive success in Royal Woods and became very popular in town. Rita, on the other hand, is an excellent writer for the Royal Woods newspaper. She can make any story interesting with her imagination and creativity. Next, we get to the Brainiacs tier. These are the characters that may not be total geniuses, but they're pretty close. The first person in this tier is going to be the baby of the Loud family, Lily. While Lily is still a baby, she's shown that she's smarter than she looks. In the main episode where this is showcased, Any Given Sunday, she was able to orchestrate getting her first ice cream by making sure the Loud parents don't get hurt by any of the Loud siblings' antics. When she lost her ice cream at Auntie Pam's parlor, she was able to get everyone to make her a sundae at Flips. In the last April Fool's Day special, it was revealed that Lily was the new prankster that was tormenting everyone after they locked Luann in the basement. So while Lily still has a lot of growing up to do, she's still smarter than everyone we have mentioned so far. And we feel bad for the rest of the Loud siblings who have to keep going, after Luann leaves, through the torture of April Fool's Day. Speaking of which, next up is going to be the prank master, Luann. Luann. What ranks Luann this high on the list are her April Fool's Day specials. As cruel and hurtful as they are, we can't deny that her pranks are smart and clever. In her first special, by inviting Ronnie Ann over, she used her to mastermind Lincoln into setting off all of her pranks.
And here she is, to deliver the final blow.
In the next special, she manipulated her father into making a fake clown camp and a hotel so everyone could get pranked. In the third special, she was able to turn the Loud family's plan of using copycats against them, humiliating them before the people they know and care about in Royal Woods. However, she doesn't rank any higher due to the Loud family being able to prank her at the end of each special, and our top 5 are smarter than her. Next is the man with the plan himself, Lincoln. Lincoln prides himself as the man with the plan because he always creates plans to help the people he cares about.
I'm gonna find out who the real clogger is.
Most of his plans are made to benefit himself, his friends, and everyone he loves. He can make a plan for any kind of situation for anyone, but because over half of his plans backfire in some way, he loses a few points. We won't be able to go into these plans, but we'll say that some of them don't end well. So we feel comfortable giving him 5th place. Next, just outside of the level of genius, is going to be the Loud grandfather, Albert. We're putting Albert just outside of the genius tier because of his skills at an old age. He was a military man that was able to crush the Navy SEALs in paintball, able to dance fantastically, and was able to give kids any advice they needed. Being an old man gives him lots of wisdom, after all. However, he ranks just outside of the genius tier because our top 3 are smarter than him. Finally, we have reached the tier of genius. These are the characters that have the big reputation as the smartest characters in Royal Woods. Our bronze medal of genius is Lincoln's best friend, Clyde. Clyde may be Lincoln's best friend, but he ranks higher because he's shown to be more intelligent for his age than Lincoln and our other characters. For his own smarts, he knows how to pay taxes, everything about table manners, how to take care of babies, and can make a delicious dessert as good as Lynn Sr. He also helps solve problems that Lincoln and others face with the knowledge he got from his therapist, Dr. Lopez. However, he gets the bronze medal because our top 2 levels of genius far exceed his. Our silver medal of genius is going to Albert's new fiancée, Myrtle. You're probably confused about why we're giving Myrtle the silver medal, but it's for a good reason. In the latest episode, Pop Pop the Question, when Albert decided to propose to Myrtle, it was revealed that Myrtle used to be a secret agent. In her adventures as a secret agent, she entered several fake marriages, presumably to arrest her targets with her husbands, and they have gone undercover since. While we haven't seen much of her smarts, this episode alone shows that Myrtle was a highly intelligent agent. For her intelligence and her prolonged ability to keep her identity a secret wins her the silver medal. But real quick, before we get to our last entry, if you're enjoying this video, do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and notification bell. We ask because we'd really appreciate the help getting to our next milestone, and we have lots more videos we'd love to share with you. Thanks so much. But we still have one character that's even smarter than Myrtle, and at this point, I think we all know who it is. Finally, earning our gold medal of genius is none other than Lisa. Yes, we know it was also an easy choice to give the gold medal to Lisa, but do you blame us? Lisa is the family genius after all. Unlike everyone else on the list, Lisa is the one that is smart enough to create robots, solve impossible equations, and even create a living garbage monster named Trashy at one point.
I call him Homo Trashilius, or Trashy for short.
She works with a board of scientists to conduct her experiments, share her equations, and other science stuff. While her only dumb moment was not being able to make a PB&J sandwich, we can dub her as the smartest character in the Loud House show at 5 years old. But let us know in the comments section who you think are the smartest and dumbest characters in the Loud House. Make sure to hit that notification bell and binge our other dumb to brilliant videos. But most importantly, stay wicked.